Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. This video is for the students of class 7th, subject mathematics, and this is lecture number 2 of chapter number 9, rational numbers. And in this lecture, we are going to discuss the topics. First one, we will discuss how to write a rational number in standard form, or you can say the standard form of a rational number. After that, we are going to learn about comparison of rational numbers and we will do the remaining questions of exercise 9.1. Okay, so let us start with rational number in standard form. So students, before starting the standard form of rational number, let me recapitulate the previous concept that we have learned in lecture number 1. So we have started with the definition of rational numbers. We have learned that rational numbers are the numbers that can be expressed in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q must not equals to 0. Okay, and some examples of rational numbers are 2 by 3, minus 7 by 3. These are the examples of rational numbers. After that, we have learned how to find rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Okay, how to find rational numbers between any two numbers. Then we have learned how to represent rational numbers on a number line. Now for today's lecture, our first topic is how to write a rational number in standard form. So for writing a rational number in standard form, that number must satisfy two conditions. First one is the number must be in simplest form. Okay, the number must be in simplest form. It means they don't have any common factor other than 1. Okay, the number must be in simplest form and the denominator must be positive. Okay, the denominator must be positive. If a number satisfies these two conditions, then we can say the number that rational number is in standard form. For example, if I have to convert this number in standard form, let me give you some examples of numbers in standard form. This is a rational number in standard form because they are in simplest form and the denominator is positive. Minus 3 by 2. This is also a rational number in standard form. Okay, in standard form, this is a rational number. If I am writing 2 over minus 3, is it a rational? Yes, this is a rational number, but this is not in standard form. Its standard form will be, I will tell you how to write the numbers in standard form, but this is not the standard form of a rational number. Okay, if I am writing 21 over 14, is it the standard form of a rational number? No, this is not a standard form because here the common factor, the largest common factor is not 1. Okay, or you can say they are not in simplest form, and here in this case the denominator is negative. Okay, so for standard form the denominator must be positive. So these two are not in standard form, but these two are in standard form. Now I will tell you how to reduce a number in standard form. Suppose we have given a number this. First we have to make this number in simplest form. Okay, so it get cancelled with these both, they get divided by 5. Okay, so 5 9 ja 45 and 5 6 ja 30. Now again they are not in simplest form, again they get cancelled by 3. So 3 3 ja 9 and 3 2 ja 6. So the standard form is minus 3 by 2. We have to convert the number in simplest form if not given. Okay, so this is the first condition. So now the simplest form of the number is minus 3 by 2. Okay, the simplest form of this rational number, or you can say standard form. Now if I am giving you one more example, let it be 36 over minus 24, and my question is reduce to standard form. So you have to consider two conditions. First, the number must be in simplest form and the denominator must be positive. So first I am making them in simplest form. They get cancelled by 12. 12 3 ja 36 and 12 2 ja 24. So the number is now, this is 3 over minus 2. First condition is satisfied. The number is in simplest form now. They will not get cancelled. Okay. Now I have to remove negative from the denominator. For removing the minus from the denominator, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by minus 1. Okay. We have to multiply the numerator and denominator by minus 1. So it will be 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. So minus 2 into minus 1 is plus 2. So now this is the standard form. So we can say that 3 over minus 2 is same as minus 3 by 2. Okay. So this is how you can make a number which is not in standard form. You can make them in standard form by making the denominator positive and converting them in simplest form. Okay, one more example I am taking. This is minus 3 by minus 15. How you will? The question is reduce to standard form. Okay, now they both are negative, they get cancelled. Are they in simplest form? No, they are not in simplest form because they get cancelled further. 3 1 ja 3 and 3 5 ja. Now this is the standard form, as these numerator and denominator are in simplest form. This fraction is in simplest form and the denominator is positive. So this is standard form of a rational number. The number must be in simplest form and the denominator must be positive. Okay, I hope this topic is clear to you. Now I will explain how to compare the rational number. Compare means how to know which number is greater and which one is smaller. Comparison means which one is smaller and which one is greater. Okay, we will learn this. Now comparison of rational number, I am explaining that concept with the question, that is question number 8 of exercise 9.1. Okay, question number 8, it is asked you have to fill the boxes with the symbol greater than, less than and equal to. Okay, this is comparison. Okay, we have to tell which one is greater and which one is smaller. So for comparing them, you have to, first step you have to remember that the denominator, you have to make the denominator same. Okay, and how you will make the denominator same? By taking the LCM of the denominators. So LCM of the denominator, here the denominators are 7 and 3. So first I will take the LCM of 7 and 3 and that is 21. Sorry, LCM of 7 and 3 is 21. Now you have to make the denominator of each fraction equal to LCM. So this is first fraction, this is minus 5 by 7. So by which number you have to multiply the numerator and denominator so that you will get the denominator equal to 21. So for that you have to multiply this numerator and denominator by 3. So I have multiplied, so it is minus 15 by 21. This is your first fraction. Okay, second one, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 I have to make the denominator equal to LCM. For that I will multiply. You have to think the number that should be multiplied with the numerator and denominator so that the LCM, so that the denominator is 21. You will get the denominator as 21. So for that you have to multiply it with 7. So it will be 7 2 ja 14 or 7 3 ja 21. Now as the denominators are same, you can compare the numerator. The greater the numerator, now greater will be the number. So in this, which one is greater, minus 15 or 14? So 14 is greater. So for that you can say that this is greater, 2 by 3. Or easily you can answer this is a negative number and this is a positive. Every positive number is greater than the negative. Okay. One more example I am explaining, that is part 5th. Okay, part 5th I am explaining. This is 1 over minus 3. You have to tell which one is greater. Now listen one thing. 1 over minus 3 is same as minus 1 over 3. Whenever you have negative in denominator, you can simply write in numerator. As I have explained in the previous topic, that is how to write in standard form. Okay. So whenever the negative is in denominator, whenever negative comes in denominator, it can shift it to numerator. So okay, so 1 by minus 3 is equal to minus 1 by 3, and you have to tell which number is greater. Again you have to follow the same procedure. LCM of 3 and 4. LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. And after that you have to make the denominator 12 in each fraction. So for I am taking first fraction. For making the denominator 12, by which number this fraction should be multiplied? That is 4. You have to multiply it by 4. Numerator and denominator, it will be minus 4 by 12. Same here. Minus 1 by 4. Now this is second fraction I am taking. I have to make denominator equal to the LCM, that is 12. For that I have to multiply it with 3. So it is minus 3 by 12. Okay, now they are having both the denominators same. We have to check the numerator now. Greater the numerator, greater will be the number now. Okay, this is minus 4 and this is minus 3. Which one is greater? This minus 3 is greater than minus 4. So this minus 1 by 4 is greater. Okay, this way you have to compare the rational numbers. You have to make the denominator same and then you have to compare the numerators. Okay, so this is your question number 8. I have explained the topic as well and question as well. Okay, now I am starting with question number 6. Now I am taking question number 6 up to question number 5 we have completed in lecture number 1. So I am starting with question number 6. Question number 6 is, which of the following pairs represent the same rational numbers? We have to tell in these two rational numbers, are they equal? Which pair is representing the same rational number? For that I have to convert them in simplest form. Okay, so minus 7 by 21. So for converting in simplest form, this is 1, that is minus 1 by 3. I have just cancelled it with the table of 7 because they both are divisible by 3. Sorry, by 7. Okay, so this is minus 1 by 3 and this is 1 by 3. Are they equal? Minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. No. So this is no. Okay, now you have to compare this fifth part. You have to tell this pair represent the same rational number or not. So this is already in simplest form. Okay, and this can be written as minus 8 by 5. Now this is not in simplest form. So for that I have to convert them in simplest form. These numerator and denominator get cancelled with 3 because they both are divisible by 3. So 3, it will be 3 5 ja 15. Okay, and 3 8 ja 8. So it is minus 8 by 5. So this is minus 8 by 5 and this is also minus 8 by 5. So minus 8 by 5 is equal to minus 8 by 5. So yes, they are representing the same rational numbers. Okay, so this is question number 6. Now come to 7. In question number 7 only you have to write the rational number in simplest form. Okay, simplest form, let me take one part, that is third part I am taking. Minus 44 over 72. You have to write the number in simplest form. Now they get cancelled with 4. Okay, or you can cancel them with the table of 2 also, but I am cancelling here with 4. 4, this is minus 11 and this is 4 1 ja 4 and this will be 4 8 ja 32. Okay, so the simplest form is minus 11 over 18. Okay, question number 7 this is. Question number 8 I have already explained. Now question number 9. Question number 9 is also which you have to tell which is greater. So I am explaining first part, which is greater you have to tell. Same procedure you have to do as you have done in question number 8. You have to tell which is greater. Okay, for that you have to take the LCM of the denominators. You have to make the denominator equal and then you have to compare the numerator. Okay, so first I will take the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Okay, now I will make each fraction's denominator equal to the LCM. So you have to think a number that is to be multiplied with numerator and denominator so that the denominator will come out to be 6. So for that I have to multiply it with 2 because 3 2 is 6, so it is 4 by 6. Now come to the second fraction. This is 5 by 2. Now I have to make denominator equal to 6. For that I have to multiply it with 3. 5 3 is 15 and 3 2 is 6. Now which is greater? As the denominator are same, so this 15 is greater. Okay, so it means 5 by 2, therefore 5 by 2 is greater than 2 by 3. Okay, so this way you have to do question number 9. Now question number 10. You have to write the rational number in ascending order. Ascending order means from smaller to greater. Okay, we have given 3 fractions in each part. First you have to make the denominator same. Okay, make the denominator same by taking the LCM, and then again you have to follow the same step. You have to make the denominator same in each fraction and then you have to compare. Okay, I am taking one part, that is part number 2 I am explaining, that is of question number 10. So question number 10, part 2 I am taking, and we have to write the rational number in ascending order. Okay, so for that first I will make the denominator same. So for that I have to take the LCM of the denominators. So LCM of 3, 9 and 3 is, so what will be the LCM? I will take the LCM 3, 9, 3. Now it will be divisible by 3, 3 and 1. Okay, so it is 3, 1, 1. 3, 3 is 9. So 9 is the LCM. Now I have to make each fraction's denominator equal to LCM. For that I have to multiply the numerator and denominator by such number so that the denominator will be 9. So first I am taking first fraction 1 by 3. By which number this fraction should be multiplied so that the denominator will be 9. So it is 3. Multiply the denominator and numerator by 3. So it is 3 by 9. Okay, now come to the second fraction. This is minus 2 by 9. I have to make denominator 9 and this is already 9. So I will multiply it with 1 only. So it will remain same. Okay, now come to third fraction, that is minus 4 by 3. I have to make denominator equal to 9. So for that I have to multiply it with 3. Minus 4 into 3 is minus 12 over 9. Okay, now all these fractions are having the same denominator, that is 9. Okay, so now which is greater? You have to write in ascending order. Ascending means from smaller to greater. Okay, so which one is smaller among these? This is smaller among these because now we have to compare the numerator. Here it is minus 12 and then minus 2 and then 3. So among these numerator minus 12 is smaller. So it is minus 12 over 9. This is smaller than minus 2 by 9 and this is smaller than 3 by 9. Okay, this is smaller than greater than this. This is greater than this and this one is greater than this and this is greatest. Okay, now therefore minus 12 by 9 is what? Minus 4 by 3 is less than minus 2 by 3, minus 2 by 9 and then 1 by 3. Okay, so this is your question number 10. So this is your exercise 9.1. Now come to the homework. So students, your homework for today's lecture is you have to do question number 6, part 4, 5th, 4, 6th, 7th, question number 7, part 2nd, 4th, question number 8, part 2nd, 4th, 6th, 7th, question number 9, 2nd, 3rd and 5th part, question number 10, 1st, 2nd part in your homework notebook, and these are from exercise 9.1. Okay, so this is all about today's lecture. Thank you so much.